So sometimes you stamp down with the legs here. Just see if you can let yourself be a little more relaxed through the hip creases, through the head, through the neck. And let the head and neck go. Breathe back there. And then stay rounded over. But begin to bring a little more action. Walk the hands back, lift the hips. Walk your hands through the legs. And if this is where you're at tonight, you can stay here and breathe and just stretch through this. Okay, perhaps you can take the bottom arm, right arm, underneath the right thigh. Take the top arm around the back in a half bind like we did. So standing down, so you don't have to get the whole bind for this. You can just press your hands into your body. You can make fists and really press them in if you want. Or maybe you have a hold of the left fingertips or wrist. Walk yourself onto the left foot. Press down, lift up through the navel and up through the knee. Now you may feel how much you've been working those legs and hips as you begin to come up. Earth is powerful. Water is powerful. Find your breath once again. See the best that you can do on this rainy day to stretch up. Draw the navel to spine to the breath. Okay, exhale, slowly come back down. Take a deep inhale here and exhale, release that. Come back to Molasses. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay. Bow yourself forward. Being here for a moment, breathing through the upper back. And ask yourself a question while you're bowed inside right now. Why are you here? Why are you doing this? Is there some offering you can give right now? Maybe to someone who can't move like you can in your life. Maybe to yourself who needs to know that you can be enough and go far and endure and dedicate. Whatever it is for you that will spark you even a little bit. I say lift the pelvic floor and intend something beautiful for this next side. See how it feels. Inhale, lift your hips a little higher. Walk your hands back between those heels and bow in. So this is a great stretch here if you're opening up the back of the legs. If you want to go into the bind, take the left arm under the thigh, touch the back with the back of the hand. Right arm around, half bind. Very good, everybody. Bend those knees a little bit more, just heel toe the right foot in. Lean over onto the right foot. Now notice the sit bones are wide, the inner thighs are widening back there, but you've really got to curl the tailbone and lift up through the navel first. Then the knee, the left knee can lift you so fast, so you've got to really kind of moderate that. Navel and left knee lifts. Right leg stamps down and rounds. Find that water element of the breath and do the best you can right now. Good. Inhale, lengthen in all directions a little more. Exhale, slowly place it back down. Malasana. And come back to center. Slowly come down and sit. Onto the sitting bones. Very good. Okay. So for this next one, we're going to need a wide stance like this. So if you want to turn, let's turn sideways. Everybody face that way. Turn wide along the side of your neck. All right, so Leah, this one's for you. So everybody scoot. Yulia, scoot towards the front of your mat a little bit more, a little bit towards the center. Yeah. So give yourself a little yogi space. Now, it's important when you're working with the water element of the hips to ground first. So we need banks to the river, you know. Without banks to the river, what is it? It's like a big, huge pond. It goes blah everywhere. It's a swamp with the day today in New York City. So we need that earth. So earth in the legs. Press them down and flex those feet. So you don't want to let them be flaccid as you're kind of jamming into the hips. You want to press, give yourself some length through the spine. And then we're going to take the hands back. And on the inhale, arch your back a little bit and press those legs. On the exhale, lean forward from the hip creases. Not a curl, but just a reach. Inhale, arch back. So we're using the back muscles and the back of the legs. And when you exhale, you're going to get a little more movement than usual. Inhale. Find that wave. Exhale. Inhale. Lift it up. Exhale. So instead of just a static movement, if the legs are grounded, you can start moving the spine. Exhale, folding from those hip creases. One more breath in. Offer that. On your exhale, this time walk the fingertips out in front of you and begin to wave from side to side. Okay. If your heart was a metal detector, you'd be finding change underneath it right now. So you're sweeping from side to side. You'll be a little more open in the heart so you're not in your low back. Check it out. So take a little more of like an up dog. Yes, beautiful. All right. And if you keep the legs grounded, you'll notice that with the water element of these waves we've been doing, you can start to get a little bit open. All right, Jay, I love you, but I don't see any wave right now. I see a wave in the sand. There you go. All right, now walk your fingertips over towards that right leg. Even if you're high, I want your heart to be open. Okay, so low and crunchy is not as great for the spine at all as open and flowing. So we're going to take the fingertips either side of the front shin, wave yourself into a long spine and fold at the hip crease. And if you can take the left hand over the shin or the pinky toe side of the foot even, do that. Okay, this is a little bit of a choice with the right rib cage lifting back. And then just take that wave. So it's fine to move in a wave as long as you're not stressing your low back and pressing into it. Keep the hip creases folded. Try that. And then stay pretty low on your next breath. Take it to the other side. Just walk yourself, fingertips to either side of the left leg. If you're high, it's better to be high and keep the spine in sacred alignment, right, than Quasimodo and be looking advanced with your forehead. So on your inhale, offer the heart and exhale. You might notice one side is a little more tight than the other. Offer the heart. Just keep yourself in grounded legs, liquid spine. 3 more. See what that does for you every time you exhale to go a tiny bit farther. Take a deep inhale, offer the heart. On your exhale, stay low. Walk yourself back to the right, but this time flip that right palm. Take the right forearm inside the leg. Good. Draw in through the navel and sweep the top arm to the sky. Stretch your left arm over the ear up there. And begin to lengthen the bottom arm along the inside of the leg. So maybe you'll connect the ball of that foot over time, but I really want you to be curling the tailbone into the mat and super grounded legs. And then you see where the heart opening can be. And then you see where the arm goes. Good. Take a very deep breath in. Exhale, sweep it forward, last side. Walk yourself over to the other direction. Flip the left forearm palm up. Okay. So if that's a lot for you, you can just place the hand down, something like that. Find the place where you feel not constricted. And then reach that top arm over the ear, right arm over. Good. Draw the navel in and spin through your heart. Good. Really super ground. So if you can bring the breath down there into the hips, down into that side back body, that's good. You can create some nice change here. Maybe take the bottom arm a little farther down the leg. See what's there. Good. Inhale, spin that top rib cage open. Take a breath. Slowly come back to center. Inhale, offer the heart one last time at center and fold. And if you like the wave, just gentle waves from side to side. Otherwise, fold. Make the block be under your forehead. You can put the block under your forehead, high, low, wherever you need to be with the straight back. Double fist, because we're going to hold here for 1 more minute of breath to really make a difference in the body. And yeah, you can take double fists on top of a block if you're pretty high, but everyone keep those feet flexed, keep the legs grounded. It's not easy to hold this stuff for this long, but it's so freeing once you do.